Ladies and gentlemen, networking is everything, and Pictures Season 2 cast is here. So I think let's put our hands together for these entertainers. We're going to be celebrating them और वो क्या magic लाते हैं हमारे लिए. Thanks to Zee5 and TVF. We know कि इस शो को हम लोग ने कितना enjoy किया है. In fact, sometime मैं आपके पास आके पूछने वाली हूँ कि आपका अगर favorite startup होता आपके पास कोई फंडिंग होती तो आप क्या खोलते प्लीज वो सोच के रखना गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन दिस इज मी अर्चना एंड आई एम सुपर स्टोक्ड नो हाउ यू फीलिंग अबाउट द roaring success of the trailer already the teaser sorry
Thank you so much. I think Pictures is a cult show. I've seen it. I'm sure all of you have seen it. I've actually been inspired by it. It was like 2015-16. There was startup was the buzzing word. And I saw it, and after that, I decided to join a startup and run it. So well done, and thank you so much for inspiring all of us. Love the show. मुझे लगा कि मुझे भी बह जाना चाहिए आप लोगों के साथ. But I know that's the beer mug and all that.
cool I'm so going to get a picture there as well with the pictures
Yes,
but you want to tell us what was your favorite thing in season 1 कि अब season 2 में आपकी excitement इतनी ज़्यादा है
No, I think season 1 में favorite था कि वो बह जाओ मतलब you are the beer and you kind of take it up and all the struggle and all the excitement that these guys did. So good job, and I'm super excited about season 2. I've been privy to some episodes, so looking forward to it, and I'm sure all of you will enjoy it. I won't take more of your time.
Woo!
Thank you.
Everybody, let's give it up for the Chief Business Officer, Zee5, Nimisha Pandey, our Chief Content Officer. I think content is king these days, and it's tough to play with that. You've got to tell us, Nimisha, it's such a tough world out there of content, and you've seen so many successful shows through. और ये आपका तीसरा शो है, तो मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ, सास बहू आचार हो, ट्रिपलिंग सीजन 3 हो, and now this. What is special about this?
I think everything that TVF does is just so special. And I think at the core of what TVF stands for and what Z stands for, that inspiring yet entertaining storytelling is really at the heart of it. And that's my personal favorite part of the whole story. But, you know, just taking from what Manish said, that Pictures 1 inspired you to do the startup. I saw Pictures 1. I loved it so much. TVF refused to come up with season 2. They were just taking too long. I decided to join Z as the Chief Content Officer. And I decided to be the VC, commission the season 2, so that they cannot delay it anymore. so basically, it's the journey from the fan to really being the VC and making sure that they deliver season 2 to the audience.
You are the wind beneath their wings, are you? Let's call Weber Bandhu and ask him if that's true, yeah? Weber, please come up on stage, the director of Pictures. Woohoo! Hi, Bandhu, kaise hain aap? So good to see your success story, and this is, you know what I love about Z5 and TVF is कि इतना देसी कंटेंट है दिल से, लेकिन उसकी एक प्रेजेंटेशन है जिसमें किक भी मिलती है, थोड़ा सी डर भी लगता है, सॉरी गाइस फटती है, and then of course you see success and glory. Was it actually, I want to know if Nimisha is saying the right thing, did you take that long to get the season 2 out and rolling?
Yes, we did. जैसे सबको पता है कि इतना 7 साल लग गए पहले और सेकंड सीजन के बीच में. But जैसे हमने पहले भी बोला हुआ है, it was mainly the fear of not disappointing the fans. That's what took us so long, and getting the right team together, the writers, and the cast being ready for it. And हम लोग show में बहुत कम time gap दिखा रहे हैं. That's mainly because the cast did not age practically at all. So we're glad about that.
I think this is amazing because we know how, you know, the cast has been so excited to come back. So let's call them Bari Bari on stage. Naveen, Kasturia! That jacket of yours is like hashtag goals today. You're looking cool. Yo, how has it been? यार क्या पता यार, रेडियो पे सुन ही लिया होगा, अर्चू का शो करती हूँ 12 से 3 रोज मंडे टू सैटरडे, but that's not the point. I think that, you know, we say a story on radio every day to inspire people. और यहाँ पे मैंने ट्रेलर देख लिया है सबसे पहले. आप कितना इंस्पायर कर रहे हो, कितने आपके वन लाइनर्स हैं और उसमें आपका कितना रंग आपने घोला है सीजन 2 में. Why don't you tell us? Share a little bit BTS right away for season 2.
See, actually मुझे भी देख के पता लगेगा कि मैंने कितना रस घोला है. Honestly.
नहीं देखा अभी तक.
नहीं ट्रेलर देख लिया. I've seen the trailer. I've not seen this show yet.
Okay. But those one-liners seem so like natural, like it seems it's so
Really?
natural to you. Yeah.
See, also, you know, the most popular one-liner from the show was not really,
Yours?
it was not my line.
Oh.
A lot of people meet me and they ask me to say this line, "Tu beer hai." But I never said that line. It's Bharti's line. You know?
शो में इतने सब घुल मिल गए हैं एज ए टीम कि सबका लाइन एक दूसरे का लगता है सोचो.
So मैं तो सबसे ज्ञान ले रहा होता हूँ actually. So yeah.
Have you ever had a bad boss in your life ever?
Yes, I did.
And you you waited कि मैं एक दिन निकल के एक सक्सेस स्टोरी बन के दिखा दूंगा.
नहीं मुझे दिखाने का नहीं था, but हाँ, I had a bad boss experience when I was working.
And how did you deal with it? And how did you get back to work every day despite?
I mean, I somehow have a habit of looking, you know, I find humor in tragic things. So in my head, I would make fun of him. And that would keep me going, yeah.
See, I'm telling you, he's a writer in there. Somebody please tap that energy and that creativity. I'm so happy to have you here. Please take your seat and let's call on stage Abhay Mahajan! Hey Abhay!
Hello, yes.
बड़े रंगीन लग रहे हैं, बड़े खुश लग रहे हैं आप. जरा बताएं कि इस शो को शूट करने में कितनी खुशी मिली है एंड सीजन 2 फाइनली हुआ, उसकी कितनी खुशी है?
नहीं, एक तो क्या है कि पिछले 7 साल में हम बहुत लोगों के प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस और प्रीमियर्स पे गए थे और मैं और नवीन जाते थे तो बोलते थे यार कितना अच्छा प्रीमियर हुआ है, हमारा होगा तो कब होगा, और हमारा हुआ ही नहीं. हाँ, मतलब हम बाकी टीवीएफ के शोज देखते थे यार इनका ऐसा हो रहा है तो पिक्चर्स 2 का कैसा होगा, और वो हुआ ही नहीं बहुत टाइम तक. अभी वो फाइनली हो रहा है थैंक्स टू Zee5 एंड ऑल द फैंस एंड एवरीवन. सो इसीलिए अच्छे कपड़े पहन के आया हूँ आज. थैंक यू.
So tell me honestly, there was a high point, low point जब आप शूट कर रहे थे, because after all जब पूरी टीम साथ में इतने टाइम के बाद मिलती है एक अलग नशा होता है उसका. आपके लिए क्या था?
नहीं बिल्कुल, क्योंकि क्या है कि हम काम एक साथ नहीं कर रहे थे पर मिल रहे थे, तो दोस्ती बहुत गहरी हो गई थी. सिर्फ वो ट्रांसलेट नहीं हो रही थी कहीं. फाइनली वो स्क्रीन पे आ रहा है एंड वेरी वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट इट because the show is about friendship, I think so.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's call another friend who I'm so happy to have met in my radio career. Abhishek Banerjee, you are star boss. जो भी करते हो भाई, क्या है ये आदमी?
कोशिश
सबकी तरफ से जरा आपकी फटती है लाइफ में, अगर स्टार्टअप करना हो खुद का, आपने तो करा भी है.
हाँ, किया ना. I think quite successful round, not a billionaire, but
Would
yeah.
you say that you're ready to do another company of your own, or do you think no, अभी हो गया मेरा?
I'm already actually
Already on the way on doing something else. So can we just clap for this man? He makes it look so easy.
Thank you.
I know it's team effort and you're going to say all that jargon, but if there's one reason of success for a company to do well as yours, what is it? क्या है वो?
I think it should be basically available for everyone. I think whatever you're doing, any product, that's what I've been learning from all these business tycoons, not you guys, the real ones. So, because I shot with them also. I shot one of my episode with them, and of course Arunab Kumar. Yeah. No, so I've understood that if it's available for majority, then it is successful. So I try to do that.
That's so beautiful. On this note, can we please call Arnab on stage? TVF के founder! भाई इससे पहले कि वर्ड वायरल हो, आप तो उससे पहले ही आ गए थे. सर जरा बताएं आपकी ये कहानी. भाई वायरल तो आपसे शुरू हुआ है, ऐसे लगता है.
हाँ, मतलब कोई है जो जिन्होंने राउडीज देखा हुआ है और ओल्ड फैंस ऑफ टीवीएफ, नॉट ओल्ड, ओरिजिनल. So hi everybody. Hi. So thank you so much guys, and kuch nahi, the journey has been very full of gratitude, full of great stories, and thanks to all the partners, thanks to people who believed in our journey, thanks to people like Namisha, Manish who still believe and hopefully will believe for another 90 years. So and yeah, one thing I was telling Karan from Radio City and you, and so radio community were the first to actually love some of our stuff. जब हमने वो इश्क वाला सॉन्ग का गाना वाला लव सॉन्ग बनाया था, और ये so they were the first to actually ping कि अरे यार बहुत मजेदार है, आओ कभी शूट. तो हमें पहले भाव तुम लोगों ने दिया था यार. So thank you so much for giving us भाव when we were nobodies, and yeah, hoping that people connect to the season 2 of this long awaited.
Always when it's a story, like I said, it every human being dreams of in their life once, for sure. अगर वो सपना साकार किया नहीं किया वो अलग बात है. But thank you so much for your TVF and God bless. Please take a seat. Let me call on stage the force Riddhi Dogra, looking stunning. Woo woo! यार रिद्धि सूट्स में और अब ये जैकेट में मतलब ये तो this is a dream come true for people to like dress office goers, you know what I mean? Like especially when you're doing so many different kind of roles with saris and Indian stuff, suddenly to dress like that. Was that one of the high points as well for you, like to look a certain way? Like somebody in a uniform sort of a kind of thing?
Firstly, hi everybody.
Hello, hello.
आप लोगों को बहुत सालों से जानती हूँ.
यार
It's very
रिद्धि
nice to
हाय
see all
बोल
of
रही
you.
है यार. हाय तो बोल दो सब लोग.
Hi guys. Hi.
Say big hi.
No, I don't think clothes were the focal point of what I wanted to do, but playing a character that was a full-on boss lady, not black or white, not like good or bad, but she was properly grey and she was as human can be, was extremely exciting, and that's what I'm trying to do. So it was fun to do that.
And was it very different considering, जो आपके dialogues दिए जाते हैं, आपको उसको किसी style में बोलना पड़ता है? And have you worked in an office space before?
I have. Before
Okay.
I was an actor, I was working in a television channel actually behind.
That's like madness.
Yeah, but I think I've sort of been picking up roles which are very like specific professions. या तो कोई doctor है, या forensic officer है, या cop है. This one is a venture capitalist. So I'm putting myself in spaces where I have to talk about things I don't understand with so much emotion that I get everything that I'm saying. So it's interesting.
तो अभी आप business wise थोड़े आपको लगता है sensible हो
I can
गए हो?
fake it, yeah.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
can fake it.
Thank you so much, Riddhi. Mr. Gopal Dutt, आपका चेहरा देख के ही मुस्कुराहट आ जाती है. ऐसे लगता है कोई शायरी बोल दे और आपके नाम पे क्या ही बोले. सर जी. Hello. So we meet at many recording studios, and I have to say, Gopal ji is probably one of the most multifaceted person here. आपको जरा बताना है कि आपने कभी स्टार्टअप के बारे में सोचा है कि नहीं?
नहीं, मैंने बिल्कुल नहीं सोचा, और मैंने इसमें जो बोला है इतना टेक्निकल था, मुझे सच में कुछ समझ में नहीं आया.
Riddhi, you had a twin.
मैंने ट्रस्ट किया राइटर्स पे और मैंने बोल दिया है बहुत मुश्किल से और बहुत इमोशन के साथ.
कोई ऐसे वर्ड्स थे क्योंकि आप ना बहुत
अरे बहुत वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट व्हाट आर्क्यूबेटर. किसी को पता है आर्क्यूबेटर? मुझे कुछ नहीं पता इसका मतलब, और मैं इसका ओनर हूँ.
तो इसमें पता चल जाएगा कि आप कितने अच्छे एक्टर हैं.
हाँ, इसमें है टेस्ट.
आप इसके लिए आपने क्या रिसर्च की है?
मैंने बहुत रिसर्च की है.
कहाँ गए आप? किसके लिए? किससे मिले?
मैंने बहुत जगह पैसे मांगे जीवन में. तो आई थिंक दैट वाज माय रिसर्च फॉर दिस रोल.
Please let's hear it for Gopal ji. We love you and thank you. May I please call on stage Ranjani Chakrabarti? Are you here? Yeah, baby. Thank you. Ranjani, what was exciting for being part of such legacy now, है ना?
Yes, it is. Like, like you, I have been a fan of Pictures, and right now being a part of the Pictures family is like extremely exciting. And it's very exciting.
बहुत सारे board meetings, बहुत सारी stress points और बहुत सारी चीजें अभी सब देखेंगे.
Yes.
But आपको कुछ warning देनी है कि इसमें क्या अलग है, क्या हटके है, क्या USP है? If I had to ask you one.
I think it's a level up, lot of drama, lot of excitement. So you have to see the show.
Get ready for the ride.
Yes.
Yeah, should we all actually get ready for the ride and show them the trailer? Should we all step down and... Yeah. All right, before anything else, I want to ask a lot of my audience कि अगर उनके पास chance होता है एक startup का, तो वो किस चीज़ का startup करते हैं? Mr. Green Shirt, आपका तो कोई idea ही नहीं है भाई क्या करना है. So what would you do?
If I have a startup? Look for funding.
भाई पहले ही पैसे देख लोगे, प्रोडक्ट क्या होगा, क्या फीलिंग किस चीज के लिए है?
Feeling entertainment. We're here.
So you would direct, you would open a production house. What would you?
Open a production house.
Oh wow, okay. सर आपको इतने सालों से देख रहे हैं, आपसे ना पूछें तो किससे पूछें? न्यूज एजेंसी खोल लीजिए आप तो. बताइए जरा.
Startup, see what happens exactly. When you go for a startup, it has to be actually something innovative, something different. So I've not thought about it, frankly speaking.
सर जी पिक्चरें बनती आ रही हैं, उसको बस हम लोग ने अच्छा नया प्लेटफॉर्म और सीरीज दे दिया है. मतलब मैं नहीं बोल रही इसमें नया क्या, बहुत कुछ नया है, बट फिर भी वी आर टेलिंग स्टोरीज एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, है ना?
Telling stories is one thing, but there are so many platforms today. There was only films earlier. Now there are OTT platforms. TV channels are there, such and short films are there. Films on mobile phones are there.
आपकी और मोबाइल फोन की कितनी दोस्ती बढ़ गई है सर?
My goodness, it's like endless. It's like a shop for you.
Let's not get into screen time. Everybody, are we ready for the trailer? Can I hear you make some noise for Pictures Season 2? Let's have it!
Naveen, both.
Together for Malini Agarwal, founder and creative director, Miss Malini Entertainment, Girl Tribe and co-founder of Good Creator Company. Malini, so happy I'm twinning with you today with the green, but please come up on stage and tell us how you got the green running in the company. I love the way Malini's been empowering women and, giving them a fabulous support group. And there's so many topics we've actually covered with her on the radio as well. Thank you for being here. Up next, I have somebody jinki, I think Pictures Part 3 unke upar ban sakti hai. Mehul Jindal, please join me on stage. He was just 19 when he started his company with 3 friends just before the lockdown. Fir lockdown hit, and guess what? December 2021, he gets $250,000 as funding thanks to the pre-seed round led by Java Capital and backed by Y Combinator along with marquee investors like Shadi.com's Anupam Mittal. Please, Mehul, join us on stage for this lovely panel discussion. Hey, thanks for being here. A part of 2022 Forbes 30 under 30 list, Mehul is a huge fan of Pictures. So let's hear it for him. Hi. Bachcha lag raha hai mera. Hello, hello. All right, Vedang Patel up next. Please come up on stage because he knew कि हर Monday boring नहीं होना चाहिए और आज Monday है भाई. उन्होंने सोचा यार ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कि यार Monday क्यों आ गया. इसीलिए he thought let me do something जो कि अगले 40 सालों के लिए मेरा Monday dull नहीं लगा है. And that was when he started his cupboard full of t-shirts, which now is a huge company called the Soul Store. Please welcome on stage India's favorite casual wear brand, Vedang Patel. And of course, our very own startup from Pictures. Please हमारे साथ आ जाइए नवीन स्टेज पर. हमको बहुत सारी बातें करनी है. And a lot of the questions are going to go actually back to the audience as well. Naveen? हाय ये डर गया है भैया. इसकी on-screen chemistry with company is like... Malini, I'm going to ask you to take the mic first. When I was watching this trailer and I was thinking of the dark days you saw, क्योंकि आपने जब शुरुआत की थी, there was nobody close to what you were doing. And I don't even know if people knew what were startups. So could I call you like the mother of startups in this country?
Well, that's very kind. Well, first of all, thank you. And first, congratulations to the entire cast and crew of Pictures. It looks super fun. Nice. And so much of it is relatable. I literally have a rocket tattoo. When you said not a sinking ship, but a rocket, it really related. I think for me, like you're saying, nobody really knew what was happening. And there was no word as influencer, content creator. I started 14 years ago. And now there are 46 million people doing it.
But there must have been nights where you were like, मैं क्या कर रही हूँ, मैं क्यों कर रही हूँ, कितने लोग हैं और भी ऐड कैसे करूँ? ये सारे questions आपके भी मन में आएंगे. यहाँ पे बोल रहे हैं 24, पता नहीं आपने. How many people work under you, Malini?
So, well, there were 85, but we've recently been acquired, so now we're in the thousands. But it's I think that जो लोग startup दुनिया में take their first leap and their step, you can never, it's like tasting blood, it's like once you go there, you can never go back. And my entire life before that, when I was working at MTV or Channel V, मैं ये सोचती थी, why do people do startups? ये क्यों करते हैं? Like, why don't you just join a big company, make a good salary? And then when I did my own, I realized the feeling of building something from scratch, through all the blood, the sweat, the tears, all the fights that you have with your co-founders, it's just all worth it in the end.
So that Eureka moment of let's do this, was there a moment like that?
There was, in fact. Somebody had offered me a sizable amount of money in 2010 to sell them my blog. And at that point, I was doing the blog as a hobby, and I was really surprised, why does anyone want to pay me for this? And then my current co-founders, who've been with me for 14 years, that's a very long time, sat me down and उन्होंने कहा that, हमें लगता है that there's something here. Why don't we build it ourselves? I said, I don't know anything about business. I'm not I don't think of myself as an entrepreneur. I write about Bollywood. I'm an RJ. That's what I was doing then. And they made me a promise. I said, karenge to saath mein karenge, varna nahi karenge. And till this day, it's been 14 years to the day of acquisition, and they were with me throughout, and it was...
Listen, guys, this is a lot of hard work. You've got to clap for that. This is so commendable. And I remember back then how people used to speak, wax eloquently about what all you're doing. And today we have you here actually talking about it. Thank you. I'd like you to hand the mic over to this young gentleman. सब लोग ना well, actually तो आपके ऊपर एक book लिखनी चाहिए. आपका ये देख के ही ये हुलिया ये सोच रहे क्या है ये How did you even think about this? And right before, honestly, what was happening to you during the lockdown? Honestly.
I mean, I had started Bhartex like a month before lockdown. So lockdown was like a pretty good incubation period for me in my house. So like khali बैठे थे कुछ था नहीं. So we just did Bhartex the whole day.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Aapka business is about brownie points every time you buy something, isn't it? It's like credit.
No,
it's like credit.
Yeah, it's credit. So basically, only 3% of the Indian population gets credit, and we are trying to take it to like 25%.
Okay, get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
at that point, many people must be out there, and it wasn't a good time to be doing this.
No, not at all. Like we remember the banks shut down funding for the NBFCs. NBFCs were not giving money to fintechs, and that's when we decided to raise our first round that you told about.
Yeah.
And the second time, coincidentally, when we were raising, the whole funding bubble burst.
Oh my God.
So we have only raised at downturn.
I'm very curious to know, Mehul, what was happening? आप घर पे बैठ के invest कर रहे थे. Where did this whole thought come to you to do this?
See, middle class ideas होते हैं तो I come from middle class family, and credit is a middle class problem. Nobody in that sector gets credit if you come from a business
क्या
family.
हुआ था? मम्मी ने pocket money नहीं दी थी. कहाँ से शुरुआत हुई?
या लैपटॉप लेट मिला था मेरे को.
और आज आप लैपटॉप दिलाते हैं. Can I ask you a very, very pertinent question? Employees में आप क्या ढूंढते हो? क्योंकि देखो यहाँ पे वही चल रहा है ना. लोग बोलते हैं कि यार ये काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, इनको पुश करो. मतलब कितना